Got a mix of sun and clouds today. Another hot afternoon. High temperatures into the lower 90s, but some folks did see at least some brief relief. Did get some earlier rainfall at the airport. We're back up to 90 degrees now, however, and temperatures are fluctuating a bit. Some big storms on the North Shore, such as at Bogalusa, 78. No rain at Slidell, though, 90 degrees and 90 across the South Shore at this hour. These late showers kind of bubbled up north of the lake and producing some decent rainfall amounts and quite a bit of lightning. As I was mentioning, Bogalusa down to 78 because of the rainfall. This is some rain that's developed down into the Mississippi counties as well. Around Franklinton, some decent thunderstorms still going on, not really moving much, but they aren't either holding together, so it does look like they are weakening. Shouldn't have any real flooding issues with those, aside from the fact that they are not really moving. Also had some down south around our bayou parishes, some around Jean Lafitte and just to the south of Carlisle. Got a little bit of rainfall there. One shower that was kind of passing just to the south of Lockport as well. Looks like it didn't hold together as it tried to move toward Houma. 90 was our high today, and that was actually set just a little while ago because most of the early part of the day at Kenner, temperatures were in the 80s with the rain nearby, and most of that came to an end. Next several days, we're going to be keeping a close watch of this big upper level low. This at times could enhance our rain chances, especially as we get into early next week. The next couple of days, it doesn't look like the disturbance is really going to do much for our rain chances. It's primarily going to be over in Florida, where they're expecting some significant totals from this disturbance. Then as we sneak into Tuesday, Wednesday, we get some disturbances that move over us and increase our rain chances for next Tuesday and Wednesday. Then as we approach Thursday and Friday, the 4th of July, the upper high starts building back in. That should start to dry us out. And in fact, that high looks like it'll really start to increase in strength. So over the course of the weekend and early next week, 40-50% chance. That disturbance in Florida gets a little closer to us, it could bump up those rain chances to around 60%. Then we start drying out, and I guess timing wise, not bad. We got the Uncle Sam Jam at Lafreniere Park Thursday, and then Friday is the 4th itself, and it looks like it's going to be drier, but that also means hotter. So right now, more active weather to our east because of that upper low, and in fact, the upper low will have to be watched depending upon exactly where it sets up, because sometimes, not always, and certainly not guaranteed, it can initiate some development at the surface, meaning possibly tropical development. Nothing that the Hurricane Center is mentioning right now, but something we will be watching, but not really until next weekend. In the near term, it'll be more of just our scattered showers and thunderstorms bubbling up. Hopefully we'll get a little help from that disturbance. Not that we want to wash out, but more clouds, more rainfall does help to provide for a bit of relief. And again, I think our rain chances through the weekend more driven by daytime heating, so pretty much a typical summer weekend. As I'd mentioned, this will be an area we're watching possibly next weekend. In the near term, as we head into this weekend, we'll be watching Invest 91, being classified by the Hurricane Center now, still only being given a low chance of development. But when we zoom in here on visible satellite, we struggle to really find any kind of surface circulation. A lot of thunderstorms, but still seems fairly unorganized. And the model's not real aggressive with development. This is the Euro, so as we get into the start of the weekend, what little circulation there may be trying to form gets out over the water. And in this part of the world, because of the curvature of the coast in the Bay of Campeche, it sometimes does lend itself to initiate some circulation, and it's typically why we do see some of the models try and get some kind of organization. Regardless, this is going to be a big rainmaker for the parts of eastern Mexico as it eventually moves inland. But as of right now, the models, as I said, not real aggressive with organization. Then after that, we'll be focusing on something trying to form off in the eastern Gulf or possibly off the southeastern coast. This is the Euro going up to July 4th. No real organization, just a lot of rain. So two areas that we're watching, both at the moment being given low chances of development per the models. Stay tuned. We'll be watching them very closely. Our rain chances this weekend, not a washout, but about a 40-50% chance as we head into the rest of the weekend, early next week. They do increase by Tuesday and Wednesday, and then for Thursday and the 4th, drier and hotter.